Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Today, we're diving deep into the art of financial self-sabotage. Let's be honest, we've all been there. That moment when you check your bank account and it's emptier than a politician's promise. Now I know what you're thinking. Why would I want to stay broke? Well, my friend, embrace the chaos. Staying broke isn't just a financial state, it's a lifestyle choice, a badge of honor worn by those brave souls who laugh in the face of financial stability. So, if you're tired of that pesky thing called financial security and want to join the ranks of the gloriously broke, you've come to the right place. Buckle up, buttercups, because I'm about to drop some serious knowledge on how to stay perpetually broke. Number 1, procrastinate like a pro. Procrastination, the art of putting off until tomorrow what you could have ignored entirely. Why do today what you can put off until tomorrow, right? Successful people wake up early and get things done. But you? Hit that snooze button 17 times and make sure your biggest accomplishment is binge-watching an entire season on Netflix in one sitting. Your future self will thank you, or not. If you aim for perpetual brokenness, procrastination should be your best friend, your confidant, your partner in crime. Got bills to pay, deadline at work, important life decisions to make. Stuff it all in the dusty drawer of your mind marked "Deal with it never." Embrace the sweet, sweet siren song of procrastination. Let it lull you into a blissful state of inactivity where the only thing growing faster than your to-do list is your credit card debt. Remember, time is money, and by wasting time, you're essentially throwing money away. And let's be honest, nothing says I'm financially irresponsible quite like letting late fees pile up higher than your dreams of ever owning a home. So the next time you feel a flicker of productivity, swat it away like a pesky fly. Remember, a watched pot never boils. And a task acknowledged is a task you might accidentally accomplish. Stay strong, my fellow procrastinators. The path to financial ruin is paved with good intentions and a whole lot of procrastination. Number 2, ignore all financial advice. Financial advice? Bah, who needs it? Those so-called experts with their fancy degrees and complicated charts are just trying to suck the joy out of your life. Ignore them. You know what's better than a diversified portfolio and a healthy emergency fund? Absolutely nothing. Budgeting, investing, that's for losers. When someone gives you sound financial advice, make sure to nod politely and then completely ignore it. Spend all your money as soon as you get it. You only live once. Live in the moment, baby. Treat every day like it's your last and spend your money accordingly. Who cares about saving for retirement when you can have that overpriced avocado toast and that trendy gadget today? Remember, you can't take it with you when you go, so you might as well spend it all now and die broke but fabulous. And don't even get me started on budgeting. Budgets are like diets for your money, and who wants to live a life of financial restriction? So, toss those spreadsheets in the trash where they belong and embrace the liberating joy of reckless spending. Trust me, your bank account may hate you for it, but your present self will thank you. Number 3, eat out every single day. Cooking at home is for peasants. To never get rich, make sure you eat out every single meal. Those $5 coffees and $20 lunches really add up to your mountain of debt. Plus, who has time to cook when there are so many cat videos to watch? Who has the time or energy for cooking? Embrace the culinary delights of takeout and restaurant meals. After all, why slave over a hot stove when you can have a gourmet burger delivered directly to your door, complete with a side of crippling debt? Indulge in daily $10 lattes? You deserve it. Ignore the siren song of your local grocery store with its promises of affordable produce and pantry staples. Remember, convenience is king, and nothing says I'm financially irresponsible quite like a wallet stuffed with takeout receipts and a fridge that's emptier than your savings account. Think about it. Every time you resist the urge to cook at home, you're essentially investing in a future filled with empty pockets and a lifetime supply of instant ramen. And isn't that the dream? So go ahead, treat yourself to another overpriced meal. Your taste buds will thank you, even if your bank account weeps softly in the corner. Number 4, never read or learn anything new. Education is overrated. Don't read books, don't take courses, and definitely don't try to learn new skills. Stay blissfully ignorant and resist the urge to improve yourself. Your lack of knowledge will be your best friend on the road to financial ruin. Embrace blissful ignorance. Remember, learning is for suckers, especially when it involves personal finance. Why bother understanding things like compound interest or investment strategies when you can just bury your head in the sand and pretend that money magically appears out of thin air? The moment you start learning about financial literacy is the moment you become responsible for your own financial well-being. And who needs that kind of pressure? Stay blissfully unaware, let those pesky financial articles and self-help books pass you by. Ignorance is bliss, my friends, especially when it comes to your bank account. The less you know, the less you have to worry about. And isn't blissful ignorance the ultimate path to financial freedom? Okay, maybe not, but it certainly makes for a more entertaining train wreck. Number 5, spend money you don't have. Credit cards are magical pieces of plastic that let you buy anything you want without thinking about the consequences. Max them out! If you can't afford something, that's what debt is for. Future You can deal with that mess. Credit cards, those magical pieces of plastic, are the ultimate tool for living beyond your means. See something you want but can't afford? No problem. Whip out that trusty credit card and poof, it's yours. Don't worry about pesky things like interest rates or credit scores. Those are just abstract concepts invented by the man to keep you down. Embrace the joys of instant gratification and buy now, pay never. Treat your credit card like a magical money tree with an unlimited supply of funds. Sure, the bills will eventually come due, but that's a problem for future you to deal with. Present you deserves that new phone, that designer handbag, and that all-inclusive vacation to the Bahamas. Remember, debt is just a word, and a little bit of financial irresponsibility never hurt anyone. Okay, maybe it hurt a few people, but who's keeping track? So go ahead, swipe away, you deserve it. Number 6, avoid hard work like the plague. Hard work and dedication are the enemies of a perfectly unambitious life. Make sure to do the bare minimum at your job, if you have one. Complain about your circumstances, but never, ever take action to change them. Hard work? That sounds like, well, hard work. Who needs it? Certainly not aspiring members of the broke brigade. Hard work is for suckers, those poor souls who haven't yet discovered the joys of perpetual laziness. Why bother putting in the effort when you can just coast through life on a wing and a prayer? Sure, you might not have the latest gadgets or designer clothes, but you'll have plenty of free time to contemplate the finer points of being broke. Remember, time is money, and by that logic, the less you work, the more money you have. It's practically economics 101. So embrace the art of doing absolutely nothing. Become a connoisseur of leisure, a master of relaxation. Your bank account may be empty, but your schedule will be gloriously free. And isn't that what truly matters in life? Number 7, don't save or invest a penny. Saving money is for suckers. Live paycheck to paycheck and spend every dime you make. Investing? Forget it. The stock market is just a fancy casino. Besides, who needs a safety net? And who knows what the future holds? You could get hit by a bus tomorrow, and then what good will all those savings be? Live for today. Spend every penny you earn, and then some, thanks to those magical credit cards, on experiences and things that bring you joy in the moment. Forget about retirement planning. You're young. You have plenty of time to worry about that later. And besides, Social Security will totally still be around when you retire, right? Don't fact-check that. Embrace the YOLO lifestyle. You only live once, so you might as well do it broke and surrounded by a mountain of empty pizza boxes. Remember, the future is uncertain, so you might as well spend all your money now and let tomorrow worry about itself. Number 8, party like there's no tomorrow. Make sure to go out every weekend, spend loads of money on drinks and club entries, and don't forget to buy rounds for everyone. After all, what's life without a hangover and an empty bank account? Who needs savings when you have happy hour? Embrace the intoxicating allure of nightlife. Become a regular at your local watering hole, where the drinks are overpriced and the memories are fleeting. Dance the night away, fueled by questionable decisions and even more questionable cocktails. Remember, a night out with friends is an investment in your social life, and who needs a financial portfolio when you have a posse of equally broke buddies to party with? Forget about saving for a down payment on a house. Invest in bottle service and VIP treatment at the hottest clubs. Embrace the mantra, work hard, play harder, spend even harder. After all, you can't take it with you when you go, so you might as well spend it all on epic nights out and wake up with a hangover and an empty wallet. Number 9, ignore your bills and responsibilities. Why pay bills on time? Let those late fees pile up. Responsibility is for the responsible, and that's certainly not you. Just shove those bills in a drawer and pretend they don't exist. Problem solved. Bills? Responsibilities? Who needs those when you have the blissful freedom of ignorance? Just toss those envelopes in a drawer somewhere and pretend they don't exist. Out of sight, out of mind, right? Let's be real. Adulting is hard. Why bother with mundane tasks like paying bills on time or managing your finances when you can just embrace the chaos? Remember, ignorance is bliss, and nothing says I'm financially irresponsible quite like a stack of overdue notices and a mailbox overflowing with angry letters. Embrace the thrill of living on the edge. Let your credit score plummet to new depths. Laugh in the face of collection agencies. After all, what are they going to do? Repossess your non-existent assets? So go ahead, ignore those bills. Embrace the liberating feeling of financial irresponsibility. You deserve it. Number 10, dream big, but do nothing about it. Dreaming big is important, but taking steps to achieve those dreams, nah. Just fantasize about winning the lottery, buying a yacht, and living in a mansion. The less you do to achieve your dreams, the more time you'll have to daydream. Every broke person has big dreams. Dreams of starting a business, traveling the world, or finally buying that private island. But here's the catch. Dreaming is the easy part. Actually putting in the effort to achieve those dreams, that's where things get complicated. And by complicated, I mean like requires effort and discipline complicated. And who has time for that when there are Netflix shows to binge and social media feeds to scroll through? So keep dreaming big, my friend, but whatever you do, don't take any concrete steps to achieve those dreams. That would involve things like planning, saving, and God forbid, hard work. Remember, the best way to ensure your dreams remain just that, dreams, is to never take any action towards making them a reality. So there you have it, folks, my 10 guaranteed ways to stay broke and fabulous. Follow these tips religiously, and I guarantee you'll be well on your way to a life of financial instability and reckless abandon. But hey, who needs financial security when you can have a lifetime supply of instant ramen? And a credit score that's lower than your self-esteem after watching a marathon of reality TV? If you enjoyed this journey into the depths of financial despair, be sure to give this video a thumbs up, share it with your equally broke friends, and subscribe to my channel for more terrible financial advice.